Hi, I'm Jeannine.
And I'm Kris. Welcome to the Blue Fiber Tree.
Yeah, it is December 10th. And just so you know, we're only doing one video this month.
We need a break.
Well,
No,
not only that,
I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
in 2 weeks, it's Christmas Eve. So, you know what? We're just going to say this is it for December for 2023. And we'll start again in
Maybe I
January.
could release a blooper video on Christmas.
Well, you were supposed to do that last year and you never did.
Then I misplaced part of the little. I couldn't find the thing that had all the little blooper thingies. So while I'm cleaning the studio,
Did you find it?
I found part of them. So maybe I'll release a blooper reel, and you guys can.
From the beginning, that was funny.
Oh my God, we have some really stupid stuff.
Kris was hilarious in the beginning.
Whatever. It's because I can't stop laughing, and then the camera goes, and then I laugh more, and it just goes downward spiral from there.
It's funny.
But so we're gonna go through the December calendar again because there's been a couple additions.
Yeah, I added some stuff. So, so the first thing that we've got going on. So on December 13th, we have basic macrame knots.
So no, you're not taking home the project. You're
No.
just learning all the knots.
You're learning the knots.
That are in here.
Buy a skein of the practice cording.
Yep.
And this is why this one's only a 2-hour workshop. So you just practice that over and over and over again.
Absolutely.
So that's what that is.
That'll give you what you need to be able to go on and take some of the advanced classes.
Correct. And that's from 2 to 4 on the 13th.
Okay.
Then at 5 o'clock that evening is the no skill macrame trees. And
Little tree.
it's the last one for this one. So each kit has 4 in it.
Sorry. I'm
And there's a big and a small, right? There's 2 sizes of trees.
Well, they were supposed to be, but now they're all on the bigger stars because I don't know where my smaller stars went. So
Oh, I thought you used them all because of the flags.
I think so.
Yeah.
So they're all a little bit bigger stars than this. So I'm
Mhm.
putting extra cording in so we can make them just a tiny
little
bit
bit
wider.
bigger.
Yeah. So the next stars will be the next trees will be a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
this.
So there's 4 in a kit.
Yep. They're great for ornaments. They're great for putting on packages that you're making for that special someone. I wouldn't put it on your kids' packages. They're not going to appreciate it. But if you're like taking something to a teacher or your favorite person at some bank or store, they would find this really cute.
Yeah. Yeah. All those people that do stuff for us every day that are in the
Yeah.
background for us.
Absolutely. Oh
So-
my gosh, there's a lot.
So there's that. So that's from 5 to 8 on the 13th.
Really dope.
On the 14th is lock spinning from 12 to 3.
Come join me. I love lock spinning.
It's like her favorite thing to
It is.
spin.
It is because so I spin a lot of locks just because A, I love to do it, but B, because I do a lot of continuous strand weaving, and I love putting this in projects. I actually even like putting this when I'm knitting a cowl, like just not the whole cowl because then it gets super heavy, but like
And it gets hot.
little pieces in that, little pieces on the edge of a hat, I did I did one glove because I never finished the gloves, don't say a word, but I did the cuff of the glove in art yarn and then the regular. So pretty, and too bad my stepsister never got her gloves. I did find them the other day. Well,
You found the one.
maybe she'll get it next year for Christmas. But so this is like just regular natural locks, which is what we'll be spinning. But this, I just want to show you this. This is an incorporation. There are dyed locks and fiber in here. So once you learn lock spinning, you can then incorporate it and do locks mixed with fiber in like a, what do you call it? Oh my God, my brain just went so dead.
Core spinning.
Not core spinning, but when you just take all the loose fiber.
Oh, the bats.
Yeah, like a bat, but you can make a pile of fiber and locks together.
And you just have fluff, and then you just spin from the fluff.
Yeah, and it's so much fun. And you can create some really neat and unique things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but yes, lock spinning, super fun. Prerequisite, you must know how to spin. And you must have a large orifice on your wheel, please.
On your wheel.
Please,
Yes.
please.
Some of these
Please.
won't go through, the smaller ones.
No.
So the 14th from 12 to 3.
Perfect.
On the 15th, New craft.
There's a new craft.
I get to teach it.
Thank you, Jesus.
I designed a candy cane holder, and it's macrame.
I'm so proud of you.
And there's red and there's green. So I made a bunch of these and gave them to the kids at Thanksgiving so that they could have them for their house. So candy canes will not be included. You'll have to provide your own candy canes, but this is fun.
What a bum. She's not even going to give you the candy canes.
I'm not going to give you the candy canes. This is fun.
Maybe I'll bring candy canes.
From 12 to 2, we're not going to need all 3 hours or 2. We'll need the 2 hours, just about the 2 hours. So this is a fun, quick project.
I love it.
And you can get additional cording so that you can make more, but I had a blast with these. They're super easy. I'm not going to say no skill, but you don't need any of the basic workshops to do it.
Because you're just going to learn the one knot pretty much, right?
One knot.
That's awesome.
Yep, it's fun.
I love that.
And I really enjoyed doing those. So that is on the 15th from 12 to 2.
Okay.
And if that date doesn't work for you, later in the month on the 20th, from 12 to 2 and 5 to 7, 2 more opportunities to do the same thing that day.
Those are fun. And let
It's
me
a
tell
Wednesday.
you, what a treat, like if you have grandkids or kids, to make them and then have them on Christmas morning hanging up by their stocking.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually a super cool idea. And if my kids weren't all in their late 20s and early 30s,
They may still like it.
well,
anyway.
one of them would still like it. Lexi would be like all over that. But the boys would be like, really?
Yep. And so the first date on that is the 15th from 12 to 2.
Okay.
Then that evening from 4 to 8 is the advanced macrame wreath, and that's Kris.
Yep.
Kris does this one.
We did that the other day. It was so much fun. Verena did like so fast.
She's quick though.
She is. She's one of those people that just got the knots like pretty instantaneously.
So this is one where you'll have to have taken either the beginner's macrame or the
Basic knots
class in order to do this, because we don't want to have to teach you all those different knots that are used in here. So,
I mean, not during this class, but I'll gladly
during the
teach you at
class.
another time.
but you're going to need almost all the 4 hours to do that. And
Pretty
that's the
much.
evening of the 15th from 4 to 8.
All of the little additions are yours. You can, if you want to put stuff on the wreath,
Take it home and decorate
take it home and decorate it, because I just didn't want them to think the decorations were included.
Correct. They're
Sorry.
not.
But
So and I just dove into the back room, and I made this one, and then I had beads and a bell.
the never-ending back room.
The never-ending back room that has all kinds of stuff in it. So
It
there
does.
you go. So there's that on the 15th from 4 to 8. That's a Friday. And then on Saturday the 16th from 10 to 1 is the No Skill Tapestry Tree. There you go.
No skill. We use the quilting stitch in here, and it goes pretty fast and easy. It really, really is.
So, we have made an executive decision about tapestry weaving, and because it really wasn't as popular and didn't take off like we thought it would,
No.
that's going to be our last project, and maybe we'll revisit in a year or two and
See what people say.
Yeah. Right now we need to dedicate our time to some other things that are taking off, so that we need
Absolutely.
those hours for other stuff. So if you want to do it, No Skill Tapestry Trees on the
Last opportunity.
16th from 10 to 1, and she provides all the materials for that.
Yep.
You'll have to buy a dowel
Dowel
rod.
rod. Yep. Dowel rod's the only thing
30
you need.
cents
I got
for a
everything
dowel
else.
rod. So yeah.
Perfect.
And then on the 16th, at the same time as she's doing that, I'm going to be doing this. So this is the macrame tree.
I love that. That's so cool.
Oh, this is fun. I have 5 different colors that you can choose. And that is also from 10 to 1. And
You crazy person.
this was fun. One stitch, people, other than the lark's head to attach the first 2 strands, and then double half hitches down here. So again, it's not a no skill, but it is something that you can easily do without having to take any of the basics. I will tell you that you're going to need a 1/2 inch dowel rod 18 inches long. So it is something that I don't have in the store, so just go ahead and pick one up at the hobby store. They have the 36-inch piece, cut it in half, you can make 2 trees.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cheap, do it, because
I
if
love
I
it.
do it, I'm going to cost you a whole lot. I'm going to charge a whole lot more, so just go do it yourself. I don't have half-inch in the store. Okay? I'm getting the look from cameraman Bob.
Yeah, he's like, how come?
You got 5/8.
It's too big.
It's too big for that.
I tried it. Remember? I had to go and buy this
Yeah,
and
it
have you
looks
cut
too
it in
big.
half for me. It was too big. So this is really a fun project. So I've got this on the 16th from 10 to 1. And if that doesn't work for you, Monday from 1 to 4 on the 18th, we're going to do it again.
There you go.
Okay? A lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. And then that's it, because I told you about
talked
the
about
20th.
cane holders,
Candy
right?
cane holders from 12 to 2 and 5 to 7.
Awesome.
And that puts us to December 23rd, which is the last day the store is open this year. We're going to close at 2. It's a Saturday, so we're going to be here 10 to 2 instead of 10 to 4.
Nice.
And then it's Christmas and New Year's.
And then it's see you next year, folks.
Yeah, so we take that break in between Christmas and New Year's. I do inventory.
I'll be doing inventory.
You're going to be doing inventory too? Yeah. It's fun,
I have
isn't it?
to.
Do you have to do it in here?
No, because that's commission stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have to inventory all the bins.
See this face right here?
Not just the yarn. All the bins. I didn't know that. Like I didn't. Meh.
Welcome to my world.
I don't want to be in your world like that. I mean, I don't mind helping, but I don't want to be solely responsible.
So even though the store is going to be closed between Christmas and New
We're
Year's,
going to be working.
The Etsy
Stop
store,
it, Bob.
The Etsy store will be open.
My Etsy store will not be open yet because that's right before I'm going to start loading everything onto Etsy and trying to remember how to do it.
Okay, but you have your online website.
Yes, our online website is up and functioning. And yeah, I still got to add more stuff to it. But.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still get the stuff.
Yep.
So my Etsy store will still be open, so I'll still be shipping out packages during that week. I will tell you locally, you can call, leave a message, send me an email. We'll figure something out. So
You've had people stop and pick stuff
well,
up
absolutely
during that week.
Yeah, because it's like, hey, I forgot to do this. Do you? And sure, no problem. The cutoff date will be December 30th
There you go.
for anything like that.
Yeah, because then it gives you time to still adjust your inventory.
Correct, because I have to have it done before the 1st.
Absolutely.
So yeah. But other than that,
yeah. Now, something new for next year that I'm going to tell you, and obviously you got a little taste of it because Miss Jeannine is teaching. We are going to share the macrame classes starting next year.
Yep.
I need to be able to have a little bit more time in my studio because for those of you that have been waiting on yarn for me, maybe you understand like I don't have enough time in my life.
yeah.
So we're trying to cut back a little without stopping anything completely.
Right.
Except for
So-
tapestry. But
right, tapestry is going to go by the wayside. I will still be doing needle felting.
yep.
I'm going to pick up the basic knots and the beginner's macrame workshops and toss in something like this every
Yeah,
once
we'll
in a
do
while.
some no skill.
And no skill and,
And I'll
things
do
like
the
this.
advanced classes.
Right. And the reason why these actually came about is I was doing these in the store for me.
Mhm.
I was doing them and they're like, okay, so when are you going to teach that? I'm like,
I love it because now that
Okay.
she's teaching macrame as well, it lightens my load just enough to be able to like
yeah.
feel like I can accomplish things instead of, I'm telling you, I've been chasing my tail since
I
June.
know. Well, and I truly enjoy
You do.
macrame.
Well, and I can tell.
Yeah.
You've made some pieces for your house that are absolutely gorgeous.
I made that burgundy wall hanging, but I made curtains for
She
a
made
kitchen
curtains.
window.
Did you get the ends of those done, Bob?
He did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since the ends
So
were done.
he trimmed it up above the windowsill
Yeah.
edge, and then he went back and refrayed the edges a little bit. So
Nice.
just like that much.
It takes a while.
Fringe takes forever. Why do you think half the stuff I teach now barely has like, if it has fringe, it has short fringe?
The very short.
Because, oh, good Lord, it takes so long to fringe. See? short fringe, easy
I
fringe.
used a fork.
A fork is very inventive, very ingenious, Bob. I would not have thought to use a
Well,
fork.
I said I have a double point. And
Yeah.
he goes, oh no, I'll just do this. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just something
okay.
to
We
come
use
through it.
what we use what tools we have.
Well, we use forks for tapping down the weft in some of our projects. It is something that can be used.
That's true.
So, I do want to tell you that what I had Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts was in here
Saturday
on the 2nd.
and I missed her because I was working all day.
So about a week ago, she was in here. We had a great time, and she brought these. She calls them stitch stoppers. They're endpoint protectors, whatever you want to call them. They're wonderful. They're fabulous.
So, my Star Wars lovers, I have a baby Yoda, and it is 2 in a kit.
Yep, you get 2 in a
They're
pack.
freaking fabulous. Jeannine was sending me pictures, and I was like, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
She finally just called me.
Yeah. Then I have Little Groot for my Avengers fans, my Guardians of the Galaxy. And then it's like Tammy just knew me.
Yep.
I am so excited about these right now. I have beakers for alchemy. Like, these are going to be, these might be decoration. These are going to be on my needles when I'm working, especially if I have something at a show that I'm working on.
Yeah.
I'd be like, ding.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you missed her, oh.
We had a lot of fun with her. It was a great
fabulous.
time. And I'm going to be next year. I've got a couple things in the works with her to do trunk shows again in the store. And
I really hope you carry these
we're
stitch
going to start
stoppers.
thinking about carrying those. There's just so many
I
designs.
mean, even just a little.
I know.
I
I got, if anybody is a Howl's Moving Castle fan, she had Calpheus, which is the little dude in the fireplace. And
don't know what that is.
oh, it's a fabulous animated.
Howl's Moving Castle.
It's good. It's really
Okay.
good. I actually have
I don't know what that is.
I have it on tape.
I have
so
it on tape.
Yeah, it's probably a DVD, but
I have it
I
on
don't know
tape.
which one it is, but
Half you don't even know what she means when
But
she
that's
says
the-
I have it on
stop
tape.
it. But it's the only way that you can watch it because they don't show it on TV.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
the only way you can watch it.
Okay.
It's a really cool cartoon. So, and it takes place in Europe, Britain area specifically during a war. So it's
So they all talk with fabulous accents?
No.
Which I can't do, so there you go, folks.
They do not. But
Okay.
it's just fun. But he's the little character that is the fireplace. And as soon as I saw it, I went, I need that one. I know what that is.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
So I got a couple for me. So we had fun on the 2nd. So
I love it.
yeah. It was a lot of fun. So closed December 24th through January 1st, reopening on the 2nd.
Yep.
And, just keep watching the website. I'll be sending out emails as soon as we get
We got to get classes figured out for
Yeah.
the first bit of the year yet. I'm still looking at my schedule. I got some stuff going on with home that I got to see about being there for. So we're trying to work all that out so I can get my schedule up, or at least get it to Miss Jeannine.
Yeah, reorganizing.
Yep.
I've started my January calendar and it's up there. So we'll be
Perfect.
figuring it out. Still teaching regular lessons and stuff. Rigid Heddle is still
Yep. Spinning's
big.
not going anywhere.
Nope.
We'll still be teaching spinning.
Yep. The only thing we're dropping is the tapestry
Yep.
weaving. So
Yep. Spinning may take a little bit of a different turn, though. I'm thinking, like, still obviously our beginner spin. No, that's not changing. But like how we offer the plying and
Okay.
I've got some ideas I'll run by you
Okay.
later. But so we may change it up just a little bit to try and maybe draw more interest so we get more people into the classes. I've been playing
Okay.
with some ideas.
all right.
So stay tuned for that. Over our break, we'll talk about what tutorials we want to do for the beginning of the year, because I know we talked about maybe trying to even get more tutorials up than what we've been doing. They've been a hit.
Yeah,
Even if they're just the ones where you're filming like stitches.
yes, yeah, I know. The Rigid Heddle one has just like taken
blown
off
up.
like gangbusters, and I
Completely.
have customers who are like, you know what, that is like the best, especially the how do you warp it, because that's the thing
I've
that
went
they
and
usually
watched
struggle
other
with.
ones that are on there, and they're not as clear as what you are when you do that one.
Yeah.
Like they're really not. They make it sound difficult.
and it's not.
It's really not.
It's the easiest thing in the world. And I have the basic knitting, I have the basic crochet. And I do want to do more of those kinds of things.
I think we need to. I think we really need to
Yeah.
do more of the tutorials. I want to thank everybody. We grew by leaps and bounds in the last part of this year.
Yeah.
Like we are somewhere in the middle of the 700s for subscribers. And I love it. Like that was really fast. I know some people don't feel like it's fast, but
In 2 months, we grew 200 people easily.
I know.
It's fabulous. And thank you for sharing and telling your friends about us.
And please continue to do
No,
so.
absolutely. And if you have suggestions of things that you would like for us to teach here in the store and to maybe do videos so that you have add to our
A reference,
playlist.
yeah.
And we're really, I like the idea of having the basics there because those are the things
That people are going to keep referring back to.
yeah, and it makes it easy. So when I teach a basic rigid huddle class, I go, you purchase the loom. Now, everything that I taught you today, you might remember, but please go to the playlist on our YouTube channel and look up how to warp a rigid huddle.
Yep.
And then how to weave a rigid huddle. And then how to get it off of there.
It allows people that reference tool that after they've taken the class.
Yeah.
Like you can't beat that, especially like that. And now that we've done the continuous strand, the tri-loom, now people have a series that they can go back
Yep.
and go, wait, what did she show me in that class?
Mm-hmm.
Because that one's actually really easy to forget.
Absolutely.
It's that first movement.
It's the first
If
movement.
you mess up the first movement, you're going over under the wrong ones, and then this side doesn't look right.
Correct. Yep. So I like the idea of having those basic videos for you to
Absolutely.
refer back to.
Who's giving me fuzz? How am I eating fuzz?
Here. So, yes, so I want to do more of those, definitely.
Yeah, I think we should.
And so if there's anything else that you would like to see, I do need to redo the hem stitch one.
Well, there was just slight confusion on how to finish it, I think,
Well,
from the comments.
but it was just they didn't know what to do with the tail.
Right.
Weave it in.
We
And
just
I
need to
went, I'm not sure what it is you're asking
I
me, but
know.
if you just want to know what to do with the tail, just
Well-
weave it back between two of your rows or up the edge and you're finished. If that's not it, please let me know. And they're like, no, that was it. That's all I needed.
because I don't really do the hem stitch yet.
Right.
And so I saw that question. I had just left here and I'm at the light and my phone goes bing and I read it and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not for me. Jeannine, call me when you get a chance. So then I'm at work trying to remember when Jeannine calls, this is what you have to talk to her about. When Jeannine calls, and finally she didn't call me because
I
she was
didn't
super
call.
busy and I was like, I have to call her before this goes out of my head. So yeah, it just wasn't a question that I could answer in a manner like I know how to do it,
Right.
but I haven't done it enough to explain it.
Yeah. And I wasn't sure if they were asking how to end when you're done
Right.
or what do you do at the other end of the project.
Right. Right.
So luckily I guessed right. It was easy. So
Well, good.
yeah.
I'm glad because sometimes we need Jeannine to answer questions.
Right. So leave comments. If
Yeah.
you have a question and something
Absolutely.
isn't clear, please leave a comment.
And if we miss it and don't see it, leave it a second time. We'll find it eventually.
Yeah, I try to go once a week to go
And just
through,
to
just
check.
make sure that
Yep.
there's nothing new
They all pop up on my phone.
on your phone, but not
No,
mine.
I know.
So.
They all pop up on mine. Trust me, everything pops up on mine. And I do want to get some more spinning videos up there. There's not enough. And I know that. And I'm really sorry.
Well,
But that's I really need to focus on getting some different types of spinning stuff up there that actually are a little more informative than the little blips that are on there right now.
right. Because
You
it's
know.
those things that just help, even if it's just how to tie a leader onto a bobbin.
Oh, we're going to do that one because let me tell you, somebody put a leader on one of those wheels over there and I went to go teach beginner spin the
Uh-huh.
other day and I'm sitting here, I'm like, hold, back away from the wheel for a minute. Something is not right. And I kept looking and I went like this with the bobbin and my little cord just stood still. It didn't go anywhere. I went, who is messing with the leaders? I was like, okay, so we're going to teach you how to put a leader on. And I do always, like, even if I cut mine off of my bobbin, in every class I teach them how to do a leader the appropriate way. I don't understand why some people just tie a knot and leave
It's
it
not going anywhere.
because
It's gonna
like,
spin.
It's
then
not gonna move with the bobbin. The bobbin's gonna spin and the string's gonna go, hey, I'm just gonna hang out here.
And next thing I know, somebody's running for the Scotch tape so they can tape it to the bobbin.
No. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Just even over break,
Yeah, 'cause
maybe
that'll
I'll
be-
just film a quick 5-minute. Hey, this is how you tie a leader on a bobbin.
Well, here's the thing: if you find that you have time, and I'm here,
Yeah,
we can
can
do
just
some of
film it.
those quick ones.
Yeah, and we do need to do that.
Mhm.
But that'll be our goal for next year.
Yes, to get
Is
more
to
of those
get
things up
more-
there.
More simple tutorials, of the little steps of things that you need to do. Because then it does make it quick reference in the playlist.
Right.
So that'll be our deal for next year.
Yeah.
Thank you again, guys. Like, this has been a fabulous journey with you guys.
It's
It
been
really has.
Yeah, and the responses that we get are really, really nice and overwhelming. And I get people who come into the store for the first time who are local or just passing through for whatever reason. And they go, oh, I watch you every morning. Or I watched that video that you guys did. You two are a hoot. You're too funny. You get comments like
I
that.
had one person at SAF that was in my booth, and she looked at me and she goes, "You're from that tree thing." And I went, "The blue fiber tree?" She goes, "Yeah, you're the crazy one." I went, "Yes, that's me. Yes, I'm the crazy one." She goes, "You're so hyper." I was like, yes, I am. I'm sorry." But it was kind of neat. I was like states away, and somebody goes, "She's probably our one person that's out of state. Everybody else is Ohio."
She is not.
But
We have tons of people from
I
out of
know.
state.
I just find it so funny. But yes, thank you guys so very much. Stay tuned to the Blue Fiber Trees Facebook page, because there may be a little surprise coming at the end of the year, but you got to be on the Facebook or the Instagram to see it. Okay?
Cool. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, everybody, you guys have a great, happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Spend time with your family.
Yes. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yeah.
My daughter's just getting back from Oklahoma. She's gone for 3 freaking weeks. I miss my child. She makes any plans for Christmas other than spending it with me, I'm going to strangle her, because I did not see her for Thanksgiving. I was outnumbered. All the boys and just me. Was.
You're always outnumbered anyway.
I know.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas,
Happy New
guys.
Year. Reach
You
out
take
if you
care.
need anything. We'll see you
Absolutely.
next year.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.